Hi, amigas. Good afternoon. Again. I didn't think I was going to come back again, amigas. Okay, this is going to be a little quick video. Okay, I'm going to be responding to somebody that wrote something on the platform. Okay, for those of you that don't know, amigas, ladies and gentlemen, because the individual that wrote on my platform, they brought up uh, VT. Hey, Haven, thank you so much for being here. Um, they brought her up and, saying all this crap about me and her and the videos and this and that. Okay, so I want to say something to everybody. A lot of you people are aware of how I got involved into all this big mess of the 956 drama. And the reason I got involved was because I saw how they were mistreating Vanessa in the past, several individuals, and I stepped in without knowing her, without knowing anything about her. I stepped in to defend her, which got me in a lot of trouble on social media. Okay, so for those of you that, just want to talk about certain situations, but you don't know the real facts, okay, these are the real facts. I went against Raymondville for mistreating Vanessa, and I went against other people because they were also mistreating Vanessa. Okay, so for those of you that already forgot or you don't want to admit it, that I was there for her when she was in her worst moments, when she was being crucified by other individuals from the valley. I was there defending her. The reason why I was there defending her because I didn't think it was right the way that she was being treated, the way that she was being handled by other females from the valley. Okay, so you don't have to give me credit for it because believe me, I did what it was right at the moment. Okay, I did what was right at the moment. So whether people want to acknowledge it, accept it, or not accept it, that is not my problem. That is how I got involved in all this situation. Okay, as long as I know what I did for Vanessa back in the old days, that's all it matters. Okay, so your opinion against what I did or X does not bother me. It does not interest me. But I just think it is fair for me to remind everybody that when Vanessa was being mistreated by Raymondville in a public platform and several other females, I defended Vanessa. And guess what? I still have that evidence to prove it. So you're not going to come over here and tell me what I did and what I didn't do. You're disrespecting me by writing on my platform and saying what you are saying because you don't know the whole story. Okay, so do I okay the bottom line to all this, the reason why my title um the reason why my title is the mistakes that we make when we defend others. These are the biggest mistakes that we make because we don't know the person and because we are kind-hearted, we tend as humans to defend other people when you know that they are being bullied, they're being mistreated, and they are being, um, crucified publicly, and people were enjoying it. Okay, so when you step in, that is the biggest mistake that anybody can do. Okay, and that was a mistake that I did. And I recognize that I made that mistake, stepping in for somebody that I did not know. I didn't know nothing about her. But yet, I thought I was doing the right thing to defend somebody. But in reality, it was the biggest mistake. If I would have never, ever stepped in to defend Vanessa, believe me, ladies and gentlemen, I would not even be here right now on this platform. Okay. So I would have never created would have created a YouTube platform, and I would have never, rebutted with other people. But that's how it started. And that is a fact, that this is the truth. And I am being transparent with you guys. Now, the other thing is that I would like to mention that maybe a lot of you guys have questions. Did Vanessa ever appreciate anything that I did for her? No, she didn't. She didn't give an F. Okay, like let's just be honest. She never gave an F about how I got involved for defending her. She never valued what I did. She never said thank you. She never appreciated. And this is why I'm telling everybody, learn from my mistake, okay? Don't be defending people that you don't know. Yo no sabía exactamente qué era lo que estaba sucediendo con Vanessa back in the old days, why people were crucifying her. I didn't know. Like, to be honest, I didn't know. And I didn't care either. I just didn't want for somebody, a human being, a woman, uh, being bullied on social media the way I saw that she was being bullied. And let me just tell everybody, my background does not come from bullies, okay, or from the streets. So to me, a lot of this stuff that has been going on social media, it was new to me. Not anymore, but at the beginning it was. Okay, so I just thought I would, come over here and let you guys know how I got involved with all this BS. And I don't even know what Vanessa has to do with it until this uh, viewer decided to write on my platform and said something about Vanessa. And let me tell you something else, viewer. You that wrote that comment, I just saw Vanessa and I completely erased it. And I'm going to tell you why I erased it. Because I am not going to give my time to acknowledge something that is your personal opinion, and that you are not seeing the facts. I'm not going to waste my time. I'm not going to waste my energy. Okay. I think a lot of us, me as well, we have already given a lot of time to a lot of foolish people that they only want to believe whatever they want to believe, but they don't want to acknowledge the good things that you have done. And it's kind of crazy. And this is the reason when I see that there is no neutral, you know, being fair, I lose interest. I'm not interested in what you got to say. The last part that I read is the person, the female, apologized for writing that comment, but she said something like, it had to be said. I'm sorry, whether you like it or not, it had to be said. Well, let me tell you, I didn't finish reading it, but I think um, it was appropriately to come over here and, you know, hey, Martha says hello. Wax 77 says, Vanessa, let me tell you something. You seem magical. Don't let negativity in because there's so much beauty in this world. There you go. That's a very good that's a very, very much good compliment and support from a viewer towards Vanessa. That is true. And I greatly appreciate you for doing that. Okay. I have nothing against Vanessa. Why should I? I don't even know anything about Vanessa. The little bit that I have expressed in the past, that I spoke with her over the phone, because I never met her. The little bit that I spoke with her, she seems like a very nice lady, very intelligent. And I have always said it. So for those people that want to turn stories around to your convenience and say the opposite, let me tell you, you have to be sick from your head. A very, very much sick person. That for some reason you want to still focus and target me for whatever your reason is. That only tells me that you're a weak and sick individual. That's it. Now, who am I to be judging Vanessa? I should never be judging Vanessa, and nobody has the right to be judging Vanessa. I have said it many times in my past videos. Nobody is perfect. We are all entitled to make mistakes in this world, learn from them, and move forward. But here we have certain individuals that like to humiliate others because of their mistakes. Well, I am not one of those. So stop trying to bring your BS to my platform in regards of things that have to do with Vanessa. Because if you don't know how I got involved into this, is because I was defending Vanessa. Hey, Beeswax, thank you. Thank you so much. For this is the kind of people, and I want to say it publicly. Beeswax 77. This is the first time I see you here. You're the type of person that I want to have here. And I want to tell you why, because you have the balls to say something positive to somebody that was definitely crucified by this ugly world. And at least you're saying something good to her. Don't let the negativity pull you down. And that is true. That's what I've been trying to focus. Same like you. That's the same thing I try to focus for myself and for other people. Does that mean that we're not going to call out what certain individuals have done? No, it doesn't mean that we're not going to call it out. And the only way that we are going to continue to heal is by talking about it and warning a lot of people so that they can be able to see the red flags of what we already went through, like in this case, me and Vanessa. Okay. So that you won't have to go through it like we did. But thank you so much, Beeswax, for being here. Thank you for your positive comment. Thank you for supporting Vanessa. Thank you for supporting what is right. Thank you. We need more people like you. And just, so that everybody, so we all can be on the same page. There's a lot of fake people out there, like seriously fake people out there that they'll smile to you today and then you turn around and they're stabbing you in the back. Okay, so we don't want those kind of people. And unfortunately, estamos llenos de ese tipo de gente, que son falsos, hipócritas y malnacidos, porque es el único nombre que puedes encontrar para ese tipo de gente. Okay, now Cuando estaba mencionando que that was the biggest mistake that I did, sí, it was one of my biggest mistakes that I did for getting involved into a situation that didn't pertain to me, that I didn't know why it was happening, that I never will never justify what she had to experience just because of the hate of people. I will never justify it. I will never agree to it. Um, it made me feel good at the moment when I was defending her. And and I was like, I went 100% against the people that were attacking Vanessa to the point that it got me in a lot of trouble on social media with a lot of people. And I'm not going to deny it. That is a fact. Will I ever do it again? No, I wouldn't. Would I ever wish that person or whoever any wrong? No, I don't. Pero cada quien va a tener que empezar a pelear sus propias batallas y defenderse. Afortunadamente, personas como BWAX, que ve, o sea, que verdaderamente está viendo lo que está sucediendo, las injusticias que se cometen, que han cometido contra Vanessa. You know, that is like so, so good. ¿Cuántos de ustedes no me han escuchado? Remember, a lot of guys, okay, let's just go a little bit back. ¿Cuántas veces didn't I go off on that male platform because he was recording or he was playing Vanessa's videos on a daily basis? I told his ass off. I told him off. Y yo le dije, eres muy poco hombre por estar ensañándote con una mujer de la manera como lo haces. Pero es que no hay peros. Tú vienes de una mujer. Sin embargo, te ha valido madre. Y te has ensañado en criticar 24/7 a Vanessa. Everybody's aware of it. Todo el mundo se dio cuenta de esa vez y todo el mundo sabe that I cannot stand that male. Porque un hombre que trata a una mujer así, que la critica y que esto y que el otro, no vale madre. In my opinion. I don't know about yours. So, no vengas acá tú, mujer, señora, quien seas, y quieras empezar a sacar mamada y media que no existe. ¿Ok? Porque de que yo he defendido muchísimo a Vanessa, sí, sí la he defendido muchísimo. Sin conocerla. Sin recibir nada a cambio. Simplemente porque soy una mujer, soy hispana y porque no se me hace justo las mamadas que hacen ciertas personas con otros seres humanos. So, tú a mí no me vas a venir a decir lo que tú piensas o lo que tú sabes. Porque aquí mucha gente son testigos de que verdaderamente yo sí defendía a Vanessa y por eso me metí en los líos que hasta el día de hoy estoy metida. Chinga, hasta parece peor que una mafia. Uno se mete y ya para salirse de la chingadera. Y es la verdad, amiga, está peor que la mafia, la chingada del drama del 956. Todo el que se mete para que se salga está bien cabrón. So, bottom line, amiguitas, no voy a estar tolerando esas fregaderas en mi plataforma, ¿ok? No lo voy a estar tolerando, que vengas a faltarme el respeto y que vengas a quererme echar en cara no sé qué pedo, porque a final de cuentas, si supieras la verdad y toda la historia, no estarías escribiendo lo que escribes, ¿ok? So, a mucha gente, por eso les digo que mucha gente quiere venir a pelear con uno o con terceras personas y no saben toda la historia. So I highly recommend you either to do your little research, do a little investigation so that you will not make a fool out of yourself. ¿Ok? Porque de que te voy a sentar, porque estás ladrando sin saber la verdad. So, es más bonito estar al tanto de lo que está sucediendo para que puedas tomar una decisión. Lo haré, no le haré, le diré esto o no le diré. O sea, no sé. Pero yo sí quise aclarar eso de Vanessa. Ahora, en el pasado siempre habíamos hablado y siempre hemos hablado de que aquí nadie es juez y mucho menos somos dioses para andar juzgando lo que las personas hagan con sus vidas. ¿Ok? Yo hasta el día de hoy, yo no soy nadie para andar juzgando a Vanessa ni a ninguna otra persona que esté atravesando por situaciones de adicciones. ¿Ok? Yo no soy nadie para andar juzgando a nadie. Ahora, el tener una adicción no es, ¿cómo les diré? El tener una adicción es una enfermedad. Hay personas que son adictas al sexo. Hay personas que son adictas al alcohol, al cigarro. Hay personas que son adictas a hacerle daño a los demás. Hay personas que son adictas en estar echando mentiras. Hay muchas adicciones en este mundo. Pero a final de cuentas, ¿quiénes somos nosotros para andar juzgando a la humanidad? Digo, esa es mi pregunta. Todos venimos a este mundo a aprender una lección en la vida y van a ser varias pruebas que la vida nos va a poner y vamos a volver a atravesar la misma situación, pero algo tuvimos que haber aprendido de la primera experiencia. La segunda experiencia, cuando pasemos por la situación, ya sabemos cómo manejar la situación, tal vez. Alguna gente aprende, otras personas no aprenden. So we can't move forward until we learn the lesson, basically. Um, a mí sí, la verdad me cae súper mal que haya personas que quieren estar jodiendo con el tema de Vanessa. ¿Hasta cuándo van a entender que le hicieron la vida de cuadros? Perdió sus niñas por causa del odio de la misma gente, de su mismo pueblo. O sea, y todavía no la quieres soltar. O sea, ¿qué te pasa? Déjala que sea feliz. Ella es feliz a su manera, con la gente que ella quiere estar, lo que ella tenga ganas de hacer. Es su vida. Y ni tú ni nadie tienes por qué estar opinando al respecto. Mucho menos juzgarla. So, para las personas que pensaban que yo estoy en contra de Vanessa, no, yo no estoy en contra de Vanessa. Yo estoy en contra de las personas que le han hecho la vida de cuadros a una mexicana, a una mujer. De eso sí estoy en contra. ¿Ok? ¿Por qué? Porque yo no tengo el corazón que esa gente tiene. Aunque a mí me quieran pintar de que yo tengo el corazón negro y que negros sentimientos, me vale. Esa es tu opinión. Tú puedes pensar y decir lo que tú quieras, es tu opinión, es tu problema, no el mío. Tú no vas a querer entrar a mi vida, entrar a mis plataformas para decir tu historia y querer que yo acepte lo que tú estás diciendo cuando yo sé que tú estás mal. Porque a mí no se me olvida cuando yo hago el bien a alguien. Pero tenemos a un montón de haters y son haters porque nunca se enfocan en las buenas obras que la gente hace. Únicamente se enfocan en lo malo. Ay, nunca vas a escuchar el fin de las chingaderas. Nunca vas a escuchar el fin. Ahora, el que una persona esté hablando de Vanessa, and the only reason we're talking about Vanessa right now is because I had an idiot right on my platform posting their opinion in regards to Vanessa when Vanessa has nothing to do with the BS that's going on here today with other individuals. So a couple of days ago or yesterday, somebody tried to bring in my sister. Now somebody trying to bring in Vanessa. What do these people have to do with the BS to begin with so that we all can be on the same page? Nothing. So, yeah, like I was saying, it got me into a lot of trouble. Salimos de pleito Raymondville y yo, muy fuerte. Hubo muchas situaciones que sucedieron por causa de que defendí a Vanessa y bueno, so that's what it is. Yo no le recomiendo a nadie, si tú no conoces a las personas, no las defiendas. La verdad de las cosas, a veces duele decir esto, amigas, porque somos seres humanos, pero a veces es mejor no meternos en una situación que no tiene nada que ver con nosotros. Precisamente para ahorrarse problemas uno, lo mejor es que cada quien se defienda como se puedan defender. Gracias a Dios he visto muchos cambios positivos en Vanessa. Ha agarrado mucha fuerza para sobresalir de este conflicto tan feo. Um, Al igual yo, yo agarré mucha fuerza. Creo yo que ambas pudimos enfocarnos y meternos mucho en la espiritualidad, que eso fue un gran fundamento que nos ha ayudado a sobrevivir todas estas mamadas de toda esta gente estúpida que son haters. Okay, so today you will never see me weak again. You will never see me folding again. You will never see me broken again. You will never see me whatever you think of. Unhappy, miserable, bitter. You're never going to see that in me. And I've said it before. I want to thank God that I didn't become a bitter person. Bitter, okay? Bitter. Vanessa, same thing, Vanessa. Después de todo lo que vivió, gracias a Dios, no se hizo una mujer amargada. Al contrario, ella está viviendo su vida. Y qué bueno. She deserves to live her life. So, ya te llevamos media hora. So I just wanted to just say that, amigas, no te hace mala persona el no meter las manos por gente que no conoces. ¿Ok? A veces estas personas tienen muchos problemas porque estas personas se han involucrado con gentes problemáticas y eso fue lo que sucedió. Tanto Vanessa y yo puedo decir, nos involucramos con personas problemáticas, ¿ok? Y ni modo. Ella tuvo que vivir sus consecuencias, yo tuve que vivir mis consecuencias. So, a veces eso de estar interactuando en Facebook y poniéndonos a alegar con gente de Facebook y cosas así, o en YouTube, la verdad de las cosas, amigas, es empezar un problema innecesario. Yo aprendí la lección. So whatever shit goes on Facebook is like, I don't, X, next, keep scrolling. Don't get involved. Don't put your opinion, because at the end of the day, nobody cares about your opinion. Okay. Your opinion is not going to fix the issue. And it is what it is. So, lo que más le recomiendo a la gente, si tú verdaderamente quieres ayudar a una persona, no participes en el odio. I think that is the best way that you're going to be able to help somebody out instead of participating, posting your opinion, your comment, what you think, y que esto y que el otro. Just don't do it. ¿Ok? ¿Por qué? Porque haz de cuenta que estás creando un problema innecesario en tu vida. Yo lo hice, me arrepentí y por eso yo ya, si muchos saben, yo no ando comentando en las páginas de nadie. Se me quitó esa maldita maña de andar comentando, poniendo opiniones mías personales en otras plataformas. So at the end of the day, it's none of my business. You want to protect yourself? Don't get involved. And you're going to avoid a lot of issues. So, ladies, this is it. Cuídense mucho. Gracias por haber estado aquí. B-Wax, thank you so much. That's kind of cute, B-Wax. I like it. Thank you for being very supportive to Vanessa. And those are the kind of people that you want to say that those are real friends. Somebody that supports you, somebody that gives you a good advice is a good person. And I want to say, B-Wax, thank you for being here. You're always going to be welcome. If you want to come over here, we need more people like you. Que tengan buenos sentimientos y que si no van a ayudar de perdido, que tengas algo bonito que decirle a la otra persona para ayudarle en su camino. Okay, in this case, you did it with your positive feedback towards Vanessa. I greatly appreciate it. So, mujeres, en vez de estarnos odiando y estar peleando unas con otras, porque a final de cuentas ni nos conocemos, just relax. Y creo que hay que empoderarnos más y en vez de destruirnos como hispanas, hay que ayudarnos un poco más. Okay? So, amigas, cuídense mucho. This is it. I greatly appreciate every one of you guys. And if you're going to come over here and comment to my platform, make sure that you do have the story straight, okay? Don't leave parts out. If you want to bring up something, make sure that you also bring up the good stuff that I did for so-and-so, okay? And that I tolerated and that whatever the case is. So that's all I got for you guys. Thank you. Have a beautiful day. Bye.